What are we doing? Good, good. Fracking. Everyone's got an opinion, even politicians. So what do the main political parties say about shale gas industries? The Tories have played a significant part in reducing the ban on fracking, no more so than George Osborne, our Chancellor. He and his party see fracking as an industry that will create jobs and bring down energy costs. However, there are some rural Tory MPs who are a bit more reluctant about the idea of fracking in their backyard. Perhaps that is why Tory peer Lord Howell, George Osborne's father-in-law, said this.
It could be a mistake to discuss fracking in terms of the whole United Kingdom in one go. I mean, there obviously are in beautiful rural areas worries not just so much about the drilling and the fracking, which I think are exaggerated, but about the trucks and the delivery on the roads and the disturbance, and those are quite justified worries. But there are large and uninhabited and desolate areas, certainly up in the part of the northeast, where there's plenty of room for fracking without...
The Tories' coalition partners are a bit more concerned about fracking. They've always been pushing for the growth of renewable energies, and they have several manifestos and party papers to back this up. However, a recent poll of Lib Dem members suggested that, in fact, over 50% of them are in favour of shale gas drilling. Whether we'll see this develop into some sort of change in policy, we'll have to see. Ed Miliband's party of opposition have always been more reticent on the issue of fracking, perhaps leaving the issue to widen gaps in the coalition. However, there has been one small inkling into Labour policy on fracking. Shadow Energy Minister Tom Greatrex has said that we should be open to ideas about fracking as long as there are regulations and safeguards in place. Of course. All for it. The UK Independence Party believes shale gas will be key in granting the Great British public energy independence.
The reason they are getting massive energy bills and that energy bills are going up as we speak, or one of the main reasons, is the European Union's green pretensions.
But I think probably the fact that they hate wind farms so much plays a big part in it too. Unsurprisingly, the most vocal of fracking opponents. They've been involved in anti-fracking protests right down to the grassroots level. The Green Solitary MP, Caroline Lucas, went as far as to get arrested while being involved in a non-violent protest in Surrey. She was since cleared of all charges in April.
Fracking will not lower our fuel bills, it will not give us energy security, and it will not create significant numbers of jobs. Fracking will accelerate climate change, pollute our environment, and lock us into yet more dependence on fossil fuels, precisely when the overwhelming scientific and political consensus confirms that we need to move urgently in the opposite direction.
Recent polls suggest that support for fracking is quite limited, with estimates ranging anywhere from 25 to 50% in favour. Whether we'll see that have an impact in the polls next year, we'll have to wait and see. Hey, what do you think about fracking? Yeah? Yeah? Not impressed? Didn't think so.